Hello guys, my name's Mergen and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I've come out again to Bangkok, but as soon as I've gotten here it started pouring down. It seems to be the usual climate here at this time of the year here in Bangkok. But yeah, I was going to do a status video, so I'm going to wait for this rain to kind of clear off and I'm going to go find a place where I can freely talk to the camera without being stuck in what is a sort of shelter, or underneath a shelter. Yeah. In the previous video that I shot here in Bangkok, I did say we went into a fourth lockdown. That was in Yaowarat Road. But now the restrictions have tightened up even further, which I shall explain a little later in this video. It looks like I won't be going anywhere anytime soon as the rain has just got heavier. So I'm gonna be stuck here under the shelter for quite a while. It's raining so heavily right now, you can barely see the skyscraper. I might have to shoot the entire video sat on my motorbike here. We've got a Shiba just over there in that shop. How cute is he? Look. Is it a guy or a girl? I'm not sure, I can't tell from here. So you can see it just there. You can see the amount of water gushing out from that drain pipe. There's another drain pipe over there and the water is making its way all the way down. And so if this carries on, this patch of land could get flooded. And I'm standing right in the middle of it. One thing that I forgot that I have in my motorbike is a poncho that I've stored under the seat from before. Let me pop the seat up. There we are, you can see the poncho there, the orange one. There we are. Right, so the rain has actually kind of cleared up a little. It's not raining too bad, but I'm going to put this poncho in. I'm going to try and get going. I hope this poncho is still alright. Looks alright, so I'm just going to pop it on now. Poncho on, poncho check. You know what, I don't even know if I should start heading back home because nothing's open here for you to be able to actually go inside. Like, shopping malls are closed because of the new restriction. We only went into proper lockdown Monday morning and man, it's already had an effect on my mood, my ability to... what? My ability to create videos, etc. It just feels super shit with these current restrictions on. And you know what? Fuck wearing a space mask, man. It's annoying as hell to have on. I think I'm gonna start heading back home and get out of Bangkok because this weather looks like it's not gonna stop. It's just taking a little while. So you remember I had a plan of abandoning Bangkok and going back home? Well, I've had to abort that because it's carried on raining and I'm absolutely drenched. And if I carry on anymore, I don't think it's going to be a safe ride back home. So I've just parked up in what appears to be a sort of food market, but it's closed. You can see my motorbike in the corner just there, parked up. But I decided to park here because there's so many shelters giving you protection. And it means you can walk around freely under here. Right, I'm gonna try and get under here or somewhere a little bit more quiet where I can explain to you quietly without the interruption of really loud traffic in the background. No idea where I am. I don't want to get lost either. But being under a shelter, it's not the ideal place either, because there's a lot of noise due to the rain hitting the top of it. Oh man. The lengths I go to upload a video and make a video here in Bangkok. You know, I don't know why I don't utilize the hoodie of the poncho as well. There we are. Now I feel like a horse because I can't see anything in my periphery. Oh, this doesn't sound too bad. Right. I think I might have just found my spot. Right, so I'm going to be giving you a quick rundown of what the current new restrictions are during this rain and thunderstorm that's going on. These restrictions were implemented since yesterday on Monday, and today is currently a Tuesday. These new restrictions on top of the 4th lockdown will lapse for 2 whole weeks, and may be extended should the cases keep on rising here in Bangkok. The provinces affected are obviously Bangkok and a couple regions around it, including southern provinces of Thailand. These tighter restrictions basically implement a curfew from 9 PM. So it means that nobody can go out after these hours, all the way up until the hours of 4 AM. Shopping malls for the next 2 weeks will be completely closed, so you can't go out to any sort of central Westgate here to do shopping. But small local businesses do have the opportunity to stay open during these 2 weeks, but they must close before 8 PM, which is a bit of a weird one because why do they close an hour before the curfew starts? Anyway, let's get out of here. Anyway, so what do the new restrictions mean for this channel? It's going to be honestly very difficult to be able to upload videos while these new restrictions are in place. I generally like to make videos from the evening that go on until about midnight, because that's the time where like food stalls are open, the weather isn't too hot and it's manageable, and yeah, like I wake up very late as well. But now I have to completely change my pattern, and I need to be able to make sure that I've got enough content before 9 PM to be able to make a video. And with this monsoon season going on as well, look, like I'm pretty much spending all day under these shelters trying to wait for the rain to subside. So when I'm calling my friends back in the UK, they're telling me everything is open. They've completely come out of lockdown. Whereas here in Bangkok, Thailand, it's the complete opposite. We're going into further restrictions and further lockdowns. Jesus Christ. I wonder whether the reason why the UK isn't going into lockdown is because it's got the Pfizer vaccination and a lot of people are getting vaccinated? Or is it because the Delta variants from India and the Beta variants from South Africa haven't yet made their way properly overseas to the UK? I don't know. But if it's the first case, then that's very promising, because all Thailand needs to do is basically wait for the proper vaccines to come. Like, the only vaccines I believe we have available here is Sinovac, which seems to be rather dangerous. People who have taken the vaccine Sinovac... Oh, nice little mechanic, little bike mechanic. People who have taken Sinovac here in Thailand are still becoming infected with COVID. And also there have been cases that the people who do have Sinovac and that are getting infected are actually passing away, are actually dying because of COVID. But my stance on the vaccine is that if I can avoid taking it, I will. And if 95% of the world can take the vaccine to stop COVID, then I'm just going to wait for that, because it means that sooner or later COVID is going to die out. And the reason why I'm against taking the vaccine is because of the long-term implications. These vaccines have been developed like in less than a year. Oh! Somebody fell down. Oh. Man, are you okay? You okay? Are you? You okay? Okay? Yes, be careful. Be careful. Oh man, she slipped on her knees. God damn. It's really steep, these little paths that go onto the road. You can see it. And if you ain't wearing very grippy shoes, very dangerous. As you saw, poor old lady fell down. Getting back to the topic of vaccines, we really truly don't understand what the long-term implications of such vaccines such as Pfizer, Moderna and Sinovac will have on mankind in 10 years time. To really understand the implications of what these vaccines will happen in long term, you need to do clinical trials for like periods of 10 years or so. But everything's been approved in less than a year, so that's why I want to avoid it and not take it if I can. I've been walking around for the past 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and it's still not stopped raining. If it starts approaching near 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have to start heading back because I don't really want to be out when the curfew is on, because boy, the police are gonna capitalize on a foreigner like me. And yeah, I don't really want to get into all sorts of trouble with the police here, so gotta keep a positive spirit, people. Gotta keep a positive spirit. It is difficult too when these restrictions basically take away any chance of you being able to like have a good time here. Oh shit, my motorbike is gone. Oh no. Oh no. I had my motorbike. Please don't tell me this is... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh shit. Is this the place where I parked it? Still there. Still there, thank God. Had a bit of a panic attack. But, oh, it looks like I was just at the wrong entrance. I had a hunch it was the wrong entrance because I couldn't see this little food store here. For anyone wondering, this is Nan Leong Market. Nan Leong Market, I don't know if I'm saying it right. I wonder if I should make a video of me trying to like leave Bangkok and go to like other provinces where there's no restrictions essentially. I wonder if that's a smart idea. I'll probably say it's not. Or maybe it'll make for an interesting video. Alright, let's head into that 7-Eleven. Whoa. Gotta be careful when crossing the road. This ain't an easy road to cross either. How the flip do I cross this? Alright. Found an opportunity. Alright, let's go into the 7-Eleven here. Oh, it's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. I've got 1,000 baht in my pocket and I don't really want to exchange it or break it, sorry. Gonna cool down in there and maybe allow the rain to dry off. What's crazy is even during this rain, small food stalls outside of 7-Eleven are still working and there are still people ordering as well. Look. Anyway, oh, there's a lot of food stalls down this street actually. Let's take a look. You know what? I might have to grab dinner here. But COVID is very dangerous right now. Smells good. Keep fried chicken. Gotta make sure I don't lose my way back to my motorbike. I think I'm standing next to a temple on the right hand side here. If I was to imagine where COVID would be hanging around, I would say probably around here or places similar to this in my mind. These soaring COVID cases here in Bangkok, I don't know whether to believe it or not, or whether it's propaganda. Thailand has been in the news of protests against the current establishment, And so it would be within the current establishment's interest to basically report cases saying, yeah, there's an upheaval of new cases, etc., such that they can kind of diminish any sort of protests that take place or are planning to take place. Is it propaganda? Is it not? Difficult to know. But the current establishment is the one that run things around here. So long as COVID is around in the world, I guess they can carry on saying whatever they want about infection rates. Okay, it seems like the rain is lightening up, to be honest. Should I start heading back? I probably should, you know, because I don't know if it'll carry on raining like this all night, and it possibly does have the potential to do so. Right, so I think I might have just got myself into a bit of a hurdle, as I've lost track of where I currently am in relation to my motorbike. But if I can Google the market, I should be able to find it. Okay, that's it. So I basically just typed in market on Google Maps, and it's come up with Nan Leon Market. That's the market where I parked the motorbike. Well, look what I've run into here. Looks like some sort of Japanese vending machine. I wonder if it's actually run by Japan or a Japanese enterprise, or whether it's actually Thai. But I can see there's Japanese drinks in there, so I reckon it's a Japanese enterprise. You can put 20 baht in there, but unfortunately I've got 1,000, so I'm not going to risk putting 1,000 in there. But yeah, you don't see much of those around, those vending machines. Thought I'd just point that out. Interesting. In Japan there's so many of them, as you might be aware of. I'm successfully retracing my steps because I remember coming down this street not too long ago. And we'll carry on walking down. I reckon I'm about 10 minutes away from where it's parked. Yeah, I remember the 7-Eleven. We've got to cross the road and get to the other side. So yeah, I was actually walking in the complete opposite direction if I carried on continuing. Good thing I turned back. It's just this road that's tricky to cross. Really tricky to cross. But thankfully there's another person doing it with me, so I just followed them. Because, you know, people are like sheep. And essentially I'm a sheep. Just a bit of self-deprecation there. That's the first time I've ever run one of those Chinese lanterns there. Just around this corner is the place where I parked my motorbike. Is it? I reckon it is. Yes, it is. Here it is, people. Finally. I'm actually really glad to see my motorbike. I just want to get home and, you know, take a long shower and get this day over and done with, because it's been one heck of a day. I'm gonna stand under the light here. But anyway, if I don't get another opportunity to basically end the video, I'm gonna end it here. So I know it wasn't much of a video, it's basically a status update, but it is what it is. Hopefully future videos can be a little bit more exciting and a little bit more entertaining. But I will catch you on another video here on Mergen Vlogs. Until then, I'll see you later. Have a good day.